Hello, I'm Noel Cheer. Requirements
bring you news of an alien invasion. We interrupt this broadcast to bring you news of an alien invasion of our planet.
A few moments ago, Earth was invaded by supernatural beings from outer space.
We go now live to our reporter Zach in Wellington, where alien spacecraft has landed near the House of Parliament. What can you tell us, Zach?
Thank you, Michael. I am here reporting live from Lambton Key, where alien invaders caused chaos, havoc, and pandemonium. There is panic and terror in the streets this morning as people of New Zealand wait out to find alien spacecraft has descended in the capital. There are also reports of alien agents throughout the towns and cities of New Zealand. While it is unclear if we are actually under attack, these space invaders seem capable of destroying our country and planet unless we give them what they want without hesitation. It seems they will not take no for an answer, and humankind will never be the same again. One thing that everybody should know is that your brains have already been half eaten, and if this does happen, you should watch out. Just watch. Wait.
Zach, are you there, Zach? We appear to have lost our transmission. And now in an unknown news exclusive, an alien representative has taken over the television studio to issue demands of the people of Earth. Standing by in our studio is Fabian. Now what's happening there?
Well, yes, Jessica. This terrifying alien thing said give us your studio or else. So we said okay then. But the atmosphere down here is very tense as we wait on the demands of these super beings, which will decide the fate of the human race. What we can tell you is that these alien creatures smell really awful, like a mixture of burnt toast and rotting eggs. And they have terrible manners. Now it looks like the spoked alien is about to address humanity for a special translation device.
People of Earth, we are superior beings of the planet Smeko. We come from the galaxy of Oogly Oogly. We demand you puny humans of the following things in no particular order. Number 1. What now stole our slime? We want it back. Number 2. We need what you call toothpaste. Number 3. We need Britney Spears. If you do not give us these things as soon as possible, we will destroy you all with our laser eyes.
You have 3 days. That is all.
Well, there you have it. All the demands of the alien race upon which our lives depend. Are these demands reasonable? Is this the end of the human race? We'd like to hear your opinion. What does this terrifying event mean to you? Have you had a close encounter with an alien being? What are your thoughts on the imminent demise? Email us at www.emergencyapocalypse address, or one word.org. Now look at the markets with our financial analyst Manu.
$7 has wobbled a bit in light of this alien invasion. Stocks and most insurance companies have already begun to fall, even though it has been announced that any policies covering an alien invasion would have been put in as a joke and will not be honoured. Meanwhile, stocks are expected to skyrocket in gun wholesalers, makers of first aid kits, and any company making any sort of ray gun or laser shield. Finally, the big surprise player of the day seems to be the makers of the new cottage-style makeshift shelters, which have only just come out in the last 20 minutes. These are looking very popular, although they seem to be nothing more than a reinforced cottage, which you can do yourself at home if you have some spare wood in a cottage. Well, I'm going home to empty the safe and buy a one-way ticket out of here. So long, and back to the news desk.
Thank you, Manu. And now, the New Zealand government is preparing to issue a statement. Apparently, the alien invasion began here in New Zealand, because we're the first country on Earth to greet the sun each day, and the first to begin each calendar day. These space invaders, it seems, are on a schedule, and so the world is watching and waiting to see what happens. The events unfold here in New Zealand will have a deep impact on the entire planet. One false move by our government could doom the human race. So with such pressure on his shoulders, the New Zealand Prime Minister is about to greet the media. That's amazing.
Thanks, Michael. Early in the morning. They seem confused, a bit sleepy. I don't think they have any idea what has happened. Aliens have invaded, people! Wake up! Be afraid! Wait, now I think I see the Prime Minister coming. Yes, here he comes to address the nation.
Tēnā koutou katoa. New Zealand. This is your Prime Minister. I would like to appeal to each one of you to remain calm. It is extremely important that we do our best to make these powerful space beings welcome and display all our friendly qualities, welcoming qualities that make us New Zealanders. We will be holding an official pōwhiri later today, and I will personally invite the alien leaders to join me on a helicopter ride to tour of our beautiful country. By showing off our clean, green landscape, beautiful landscape, we hope that the superior beings will spare New Zealand from destruction and head on to Australia. A government helpline has been set up to give advice on what to do if you encounter one of these alien beings. We think the best thing to do is hold your breath, smile in a friendly manner, and then quickly run away. This information is also available on the government website. Go to www.alieninvasioninfo. I forgot my cow.org. Please go about your business as usual. The buses will still run. The rubbish will still be picked up. The economy will wait for no one. Thank you.
Well, there we have it. Thank you, Prime Minister, for those words of wisdom, which are bound to stop people from panicking, looting and rioting. An alien invasion has the potential to unite the world as one, or it could destroy us all. And we already have some interesting feedback from our viewers who have some pretty strong opinions, most of them against the alien invasion.
Bob the Builder of Kiritown wrote, "Where's my hammer?" And Wendy from the same town writes, "They stole muck." So these hostile aliens are making unreasonable demands on the people of Earth. We have 3 days to give them what they want, or we're all dead. My question is, where to from here? What do we know about these alien beings? Can we afford to ignore them? And where is the safest place for me to go after this new broadcast? We look forward to hearing more of your views on these and other matters. And to help us answer these rather tricky questions, we have a panel of alien experts in the studio to discuss this alien invasion and what you at home can do about it. Introducing Greg, an paleontologist who is from Oxford University. Can you hear me? What are we going to do?
Well, I reckon the first thing that we should do is to welcome them to our lovely green country. But, wait, is that a dinosaur? No, it's just a mob.
Obviously that's completely foolish, because what we should really be doing is be friendly, go up to them and say, "Kia ora bro, I'm having a barbie tonight, you want to come?" And if that doesn't work, give them a time bomb, run for your life, and you should be mint as.
You two are both wrong. What we should be doing is trying to light them on fire. And if that doesn't work, we should really, really be hoping that the president doesn't stuff it up.
Come here, it's mine.
Are they right? Who can tell? I guess we'll find out soon enough.
In the meantime, let's have a look at the havoc and mayhem what is happening up and down the country with Mostyn. What's been happening, Mostyn?
Thank you. Let's have a look at what's happening out there. Starting in the far north, there are reports of alien creatures chasing sheep around paddocks, and downtown Kaitaia has been overrun by the frightened flocks. In Auckland, there is a sense of fear and outrage at the aliens' attempts to knock over the Sky Tower and use it as a space antenna for their ships. The city council has asked the public to keep away from the downtown area. A cluster of invaders have been seen swimming in the boiling mud pools of Rotorua and showering under hot geysers. Locals say they are very rude tourists, but are unaware of any unusual alien smell. Hawke's Bay wineries have become the focus of some curious space invaders who have been seen guzzling vats of wine and passing out in the vineyards where toxic alien vomit is being condoned off by police. Wellington has become the landing hotspot for the alien invaders. They are using the railway station and central bus terminal as a transit lounge where they can relax after a long space flight and get used to Earth's atmosphere and refresh themselves in preparation for killing us all. There may be some disruption to train and bus services. In the top of the South Island, people in Kaikoura are appealing to the local whale population for support, believing that the sea creature's size and intelligence could save us all. Little progress has been made so far due to the language barrier, of course. Meanwhile, confusion reigns in Canterbury, where some alien invaders have approached the regional cow community, seeking an alliance based that both parties have 4 stomachs. Nothing official has been announced so far. And finally, in Dunedin, several creatures have been spotted at the Speight's Beer Factory and the Cadbury Chocolate Factory, and the Greg's Coffee Factory. The aliens are said to be extremely unstable and should not be approached. Well, that's all for me. I'm going to go hide in my basement, so it's back to the news desk with Jess and Michael. How are you going to spend your last days?
Thanks, Mostyn. I'm going to run home to my mummy.
And I'm going to get as much ice cream as I can before I die. But before that is lying for 2 minutes. Tegan.
Let's join.
Here with Johnson, who says she's been abducted by aliens. Hello. Now, I have a few questions for you. Now, this alien invasion of our planet must stir up some pretty painful memories for you. Tell us, what exactly are creatures from outer space really like?
Well, they're just wonderful creatures. They make the most wonderful fish and chips ever. La.
Right, okay, I understand. How has this experience affected you? Has it changed your life?
It's changed my life completely. Whenever I think about aliens, I think of rainbows, and more rainbows.
Finally, tell me, I see, and what do you do as a person experienced with extraterrestrials? What do you think we should be doing?
What planet are you on, man? You're just so psycho. You're psycho in the head, man. You're just over the top psycho.
Well, Johnson, thank you very much for your time. Back to the studio.
Wow, fascinating stuff here, I guess.
Meanwhile, stay tuned for updates and live reports as they come in. If you would like to keep up with our probable demise on our webcam, just log into our webpage and click on TV Studio /alien evaporation. Goodbye.